Okay, third video for YouTube. I hope that you, as my audience, watch through this whole video, like and comment. If you want to subscribe, you can. So, this video is going to be about diet and exercise and how important it is that you see the importance of it and how it's affected my life and been so important for me. Diet is the biggest. I thought dieting was really going to be just really good for, getting my weight down and being healthier that way by cutting out carbs and sugar. And you don't have to go completely cold turkey, but, the faster and quicker you can cut those out, or if you can, go cold turkey and then, work in a little bit of carbs. Because once I got the sugar out of my diet and I got the carbs out of my diet, then after a little while, after losing some weight, I had a tiny bit of carbs. But the only amount of carbs that I do let into my diet now, I totally burn through more than what I eat in a day. So absolute minimum on carbs, because I'm sorry, I don't care what recipe you got. I've tried tons of different keto and paleo type diet recipes that use almond flour and all these different healthy flours and things to help. It's not the same. You cannot, no matter what, get the exact same thing, especially on certain recipes. There's some that are actually even better and really good, and there's some good stuff out there that's amazing that is keto, but it'll never have the same texture and stuff and certain recipes. So sometimes, yeah. And when I end up doing carbs, I end up making like homemade pasta, homemade bread, homemade tortillas. So it's a pain in the ass. so I don't want to do it. I do it about maybe once a week, and that really helps when it's a pain in the ass. Then you can't just go by the store and get it. You have to make it. It makes it a little bit more special and tastes a lot better. So, but the biggest thing was getting on a healthier diet helped my mood and my mental state so much. I feel so much better when I eat healthy and eat right. That hands down is the biggest thing to help me. Exercise does great too, and you don't have to do a lot. I'll go for a 2 mile run, or if it's really freezing cold like it's been down to 16 degrees at night. Even got to 11 last night. I'll do a little bit of exercise inside, lift some weights and stuff, and do some burpees and do some exercise inside. But if it's in the 20s and 30s, I'll put a coat on, I'll put all my thermals on, and I'll go for a run. But, just a little bit of exercise is great for mental health too, keeping you motivated and keeping you feeling good. And if you're willing to go out in really cold weather and bad weather and stuff and run, you'll be able to do more of what you need to do in your life when it is getting hard. If you can go out and run, you can do, when it's freezing cold outside, you can pretty much do anything. So being able to physically challenge yourself, you'll be able to help challenge yourself mentally, and you'll have more energy when you're eating right and exercising, and that's always something. And then when you reach certain goals and stuff, your goal weights and stuff, then you start setting limits. So my limit used to be didn't want to get over 200 pounds. Now my limit is 180. Anything over 180, and I start really watching my diet and going, hey, whoops, you've been cheating a little bit too much, and you've been doing stuff. And most people say, oh, over the Thanksgiving and Christmas, I gained a bunch of weight. I lost weight this Thanksgiving and Christmas because I still, I didn't eat as much because I'm not eating as much. I'm eating healthy. And so when you do start to eat healthy and you're exercising, a day of a cheat meal is not going to affect you that much. You're going to gain maybe a pound or two. And then if you go right back to your diet the day after, or Thanksgiving, give it 2 days, because the day after, turkey sandwich after Thanksgiving, oh, that's even better than Thanksgiving dinner. And so, but getting back into your regular good diet as soon as possible after Thanksgiving and as soon as possible after Christmas, and not eating as much on those holidays, you can totally keep losing weight and do really good. So there's no excuse. And it will help you a ton. And I think that it's really, really sad that America thinks they can't even get off sugar and carbs and to do that. And they really can. A year ago, I would have never thought that I would get off sugar and be on a really, really healthy diet. Like my grandma, and she's a health nut, and I never thought I would get anywhere close to that. But I can tell you firsthand, it is probably the best thing I ever did for myself. Diet and exercise, and then self-help books. Those have helped me more than I ever thought would. Simple things, and that's how you build a great lifestyle, is just creating good, healthy habits. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. My current goal of happiness and good goal that I'm doing for creating a good habit is getting cleaned up and having my house clean all the time. And that's getting easier and easier and to do, and more of it getting done. So, just keep good habits. And diet and exercise is some of the biggest two habits you need to get in check as quickly as possible. And another the only way I was able to get off sugar for me is get it out of my house. I had to throw away everything or eat it, and then the next time I went to the grocery store, just didn't buy any more sugar, didn't buy any more treats or anything. Because if there's 2 quarts of ice cream or a quart of ice cream in the freezer or whatever amount of ice cream in the fridge, oh yeah, it's not gonna last. I'm gonna get the munchies one night, or just get a craving one night, and and go at it like a lion. So you don't have it in the house and can't eat it. It's not there. So highly recommend it. So we'll get to another video, and hope you like this one. And